Good morning, everyone. I thank you for tuning back in with me. This here video today is about bariatric surgery. Whether you are in the beginning, the middle, or the end, I got you. I am a twice bariatric patient. I had the gastric sleeve, and about 2 years later, I had a conversion to gastric bypass with the expectations of getting down to my goal weight. I am 3 years post gastric sleeve, and I am 9 months post conversion to to gastric bypass. I'm sorry. Today I want to talk about the pre-diet. You've made the decision to have bariatric surgery. In the first video, I mentioned you should check with your primary care doctor to have him to tailor you a diet and to consider psychiatric therapy to get down to the root of why you overeat. Now, let's say you did all those things, whether you did or you didn't, but I advise you to. But just say you did and you're moving forward. You are placed on a pre-bariatric or pre-surgery diet. From my experience, those pre-surgery diets vary from surgeon to surgeon. I've read that some can have grits, but it has to be watery, the consistency. They can have oatmeal, malto-meal, but it has to be thin, watery. Some people can have soft food, like a soft egg. I've seen just straight liquid. Some with a little texture. So whatever your surgeon recommendation, that's what you follow. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. My mission is to give you the truth, unfiltered, nothing sugar-coated. And I hope I could bring all this together so it'll make sense. If you cannot follow a diet, what in the hell make you think you will be successful on the pre-op diet? I'll wait for 2 weeks. Liquid. A show of hands, including mine, who was successful. I'll wait. Because the truth is, you will not. You don't want your primary care doctor to tailor you a diet with food. The diets that you chose, you could not successfully complete those. So you're telling me you love food, you sit up and eat big quantities, big portions, sit up and eat every day, all day, junk food, fried food, greasy food, spicy food, unhealthy food, to liquids for 2 weeks? Who are you kidding? You're not. You're not. So, my thing is with that, if you cannot manage on this side of the surgery, pre surgery, what in the hell make you think you will be successful post surgery? You will not. I've seen countless of videos, including mine, talk about how we're not going to do this and we're not going to do that. And then post surgery, when can I eat? I want to eat. I ate a potato chip. Folks in the drive through making videos. People ain't even a month out of surgery and they licking on chicken and tacos and barbecue ribs. People in groups talking about when can they eat again. And the cravings. Me too. That's why I say talk to your primary care doctor first and allow them to tailor you a diet. And have him or her to hold you accountable. This is the diet. This is the expected weight loss. See you back in a month, 2 or 3. You should be walking. You should be strength training. You should have 3 square meals, 2 snacks. Not my words, but what a medical doctor may recommend for you. To make sure you're on task, to make sure you have the proper diet, get your lab work done. Check for your physical mobility. And that should get you in the right direction. I'm not saying omit surgery, but give yourself a chance on this side, the pre side, before you go into having surgery blind. And then after the surgery, you don't know what to do. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what to expect. Then you go to the Facebook groups. You go to any Instagram groups or any social media and ask these questions and get dumbass answers that you are not asking for, and being targeted and bullied on the internet because you have questions and you're not doing it right. Yes, one would tell you to research. That is a bunch of bullshit. I cannot reach you personally. I cannot call you. I cannot meet with you because I don't have your number. I may not be in your town. It may not be in your city. So I have to come to you through social media, but I'm not here to play with you. I need you to be successful. And why I need you to be successful? Because this is a surgery. This is your life. Your anatomy is being altered. You don't know what kind of an effect this can possibly and will affect your body, your anatomy. You don't want to have to keep having surgeries like I did. You don't want to be let down and feel like a failure. You don't want to have to go on these expensive GLP-1s and all this other rigmarole, adding more trauma to your body. If you're choosing to have bariatric surgery, you want a one-hit quitter. So you just can't shut your diet off in 2 weeks or for 2 weeks when this poor eating habit is habitual. You're trained. So you need to untrain yourself. Don't be so quick to go under the knife. You have to get your mind right. For me, I was unsuccessful with the 2 week pre-diet. I had sherbet, I tried broth, I tried protein shake, but that's not what I wanted. I just couldn't do it. It wasn't in me to do it. So actually, 2 to 3 days before my surgery, I found something that I enjoy eating, and that was sherbet ice cream. I ate it all day long. Before the surgery, I was 313 pounds. On my own, didn't have a surgery date. On my own, I got down to 290. Enough is enough. I needed to take action. I got down to 290. When it was time for me to be scheduled and let my surgeon know that I want bariatric surgery, I weighed in at 293. The morning of the surgery, I weighed 289. My celebratory moment was when I went from 313 to 290. Losing 1 or 2 pounds was nothing to be excited about because I didn't give myself a chance. When one of my bariatric friends told me, give yourself a chance. Lose as much weight as you can on your own. So after the surgery, you'll be at a lower weight. But I didn't listen. Like you're not going to listen. But I hope you do. Give yourself a chance to lose as much weight as you can on your own, because trust and believe, if you do not get down to your goal weight, which more than likely that's what's going to happen, you're going to be pissed. £10, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, get on it. When we watch or have watched Dr. Now, and he told his clients to lose 50 pounds, 30 pounds in a month so they can have the surgery. Yes, it may be because they were overweight and high risk, and them not wanting their patients to code, but it's also giving them a jump start. It's setting them up for success after the surgery. So people, the pre-op diet is fine if you're able to manage. Your surgeons are going to set a date and put you on a 2-week pre-op diet. And you may have some surgeons that may put you on a longer pre-op diet. They are in control. But at the end of the day, you are the one that need to be in control. Do not let them tell you. You tell them. They just performing the surgery. This is your life. This is your future. Okay? You the one that is going to make or break yourself. My suggestion, my recommendation is to give yourself a chance. Get on a diet, adopt a exercise program, regimen, lose about 10 pounds or better, more the better, do what you can. Get in the habit now of portion control. Get in the habit of eating healthy. Get in the habit of movement, moving around. It could be flapping your arms, clapping your head, rotating your head. Get in the habit. Because portion control, movement is very, very important post-surgery, as well as eating healthy. Start now. Start today. That's it for now. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and be kind to yourself. And I will be back tomorrow to talk about preparing yourself for surgery mentally and physically, and the things that you might want to buy or consider or not before your surgery. Until next time, take care of yourself, love yourself, and be kind to yourself.